All right, enough of you guys have asked. Let's check out my personal collection. Now, there's going to be two parts of this video. It's going to be one video, but the first part is going to be the cheaper binder cards that I have. In the second part, we're going to grab all the stuff from up there to show you guys. All right, starting off in no particular order, we're going to do some of the binder stuff. Again, this is lower end stuff that, again, just goes in my binder, but I do really enjoy it. Got some short prints. I do really like the photo variations. Hope I skipped the cast in there. This was actually the first short print that I ever pulled. I remember back when I first got into the hobby, I didn't realize that short prints existed, and then I saw that you have to look at the code on the back of the card, and I went through and I sorted through, and I was like, oh my god, I actually pulled a short print. So that was cool as a rookie. Nate Pearson was a good prospect, but hasn't really turned into much, unfortunately. Nice Miggy. Love this Scherzer here. The World Series parade. Arenado, Bogarts. Now getting into some of the Red Sox stuff. A lot of you guys know I am a Red Sox fan. Nice John Lester gold. A lot of the stuff that you guys are seeing here, another gold Lester, is basically whenever I buy stuff, this Benintendi, by the way, is out of 99. So, good looking Benintendi. Whenever I buy big lots, things like that, if there's a really cool card that I'm like, man, I like that for my PC, just grab it and it ends up in the PC. Nice Clay Buchholz rookie card. So, a lot of times, I'm buying lots for the card business. Love this one of my favorites. The Manny Gold Refractor out of 03 Chrome. 2003 was the year that as a kid I really was collecting a lot. My first complete set that I ever had. Ortiz on the rookie. But basically I'll grab stuff out and say, hey, you know, that's a really cool card like this one. I'm going to keep that. Stick it in the binder. Doesn't have to be anything crazy value-wise. I don't know why that ended up in the PC. Don't know. This one's a nice one, though. The Ohtani Blue Flamethrowers, I think it is. On the rookie out of Topps Fire. Lived in Chicago for a few years, so I do enjoy myself some Chicago Cubs stuff. Was there when they won the World Series, so this one's a really cool one with Rizzo, Bryant, and Javi Baez. Lived in Seattle for a bit, so also do have some affinity towards King Felix. Always fun being out in the King's Court. I have a degree from Michigan, so again, Michigan fan. Go Blue. You'll see a lot of this stuff is just stuff that I have ties to. That's what I feel like most people's personal collection is. Chris Shaw was a Boston College guy. Didn't really pan out. Was a good prospect, but found that gold for in a 50-cent box. I was like, what the heck, why not? Love the 3D cards. These feel so nostalgic to like 90s cards, being a kid, etc. You're getting some of the Cuban stuff. So you got Jose Abreu there. Now Jose Fernandez, rest in peace. Loved him and his upside. Game used jersey relic there. Another Cuban guy in Yasiel Puig on the short print rookie card there. Rookie refractor. Gold Fernandez. Then the next player that you're going to see a lot of here is Alex Rodriguez. And you're probably going to say, that's an interesting one. Why? I mean, obviously he was a great player, but why Alex Rodriguez? And well, the very first baseball pack that I ever opened, cool one here on the Gallery of Heroes, was at a birthday party, and it was a part of just like the gift bag that everybody got. That's a Felix Hernandez. I don't know how that got in with the Alex Rodriguez stuff, but I opened it, and I pulled an Alex Rodriguez, just a base card. Nothing crazy, but rookie card of the A-Rod. This one in a PSA 10 is insane money because it's so hard to grade. But I thought it was the coolest thing that his name was Alex and my name is Alex. So from that point on, I collected a lot of his stuff. Had a cardboard cutout of him in my room. I have a signed baseball of his. Just, you know, I liked him a lot. Love this Power Players Refractor. Great looking card there. But, so, A-Rod always will have a special place in my heart. I'm trying to grow that Alex Rodriguez PC a little bit more intentionally, actually, right now. Cool one here. I'm also a football fan. I lived in Seattle. My first year, my year that I lived in Seattle was Russell Wilson's rookie year. So, kind of fell in love with him and the Seahawks. Big football guy, big fantasy football guy. So, David Johnson was that guy for a while. Love me some Larry Fitz. Again, just these are cards that I've come across in dollar bins, things like that, that are not anything crazy, but are just guys that I like. I mean, Greg Jennings put the team on his back. If you know, you know. LT, another guy that I just loved. Brady, obviously a stud. Michigan stuff is very, very cool there. David Johnson, again, out of 35. DK. Julio, one of the most dominant receivers ever. Back to that Boston College connection, you've got Matt Ryan. I grab some of his stuff whenever I can. Boston College as well. Luke Kuechly, one of the best middle linebackers to ever do it. Another Kuechly, love the blue color match there. Some more Matt Ryan. Love the black refractor here. Nice team color match. I was a big Matty Ice guy. It's a shame that he never got a Super Bowl. Now into some of the Mookie Betts stuff. Mookie, my Red Sox fandom, while I am a Red Sox fan, Mookie, my Red Sox fandom has not been the same since Mookie left and they traded him. So I still collect Mookie. You're going to see some higher end stuff of his in a minute. But the Inception out of 25, that was one of the first PC cards that I bought when I got back into the hobby. Sapphire, it's a cool one out of Optic, I think it is. Yeah, Optic. Fort Knox, just a cool looking card. Lauren Taylor, love the short print. I got a couple of these short prints, but him throwing down the sign, playing catcher. A couple more short prints. Then you got a Manny Ramirez on the Ultimate Collection pack, numbered out of 25. Let's check out the Sotos. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that Juan Soto is my favorite player. Man, when the Red Sox were supposedly in the running to sign him, that would have been insanely cool. I've got some Padres stuff, of course, but not something that I'm focusing on super deeply. I generally prefer national stuff, and then obviously now I'll be thinking about trying to grab some Mets stuff. But Yankee stuff this year, I did cave as a Red Sox fan and buy. I mean, super cool on the gold jersey number here for the all etch. One of the guys who buys for me a lot on Whatnot, actually, he just sent this to me. Really cool on the photo variation. This is a nice card. I actually sent him something back. I know I didn't have to do that, but I sent him something back in terms of the similar value just because that's not like a $5 card. That one, when I think he sent it, had sales at like 80 to $100. So I wanted to show him some love. I sent him something that was worth about that as well. Logo Fractor. And basically with the Sotos, I like Soto enough that basically anytime that I find something that I'm like, that's a cool card, I just grab it. Bob Ross out of 99. Now, quick pause here. If you ever come across the Titans Superfractor, please let me know. Because I have the red, I have the orange, I have the gold, I have the green, and of course, I have the base. So I am the Superfractor short of the rainbow on the Titans card. I need that Superfractor. It has not surfaced publicly yet as far as I know. Black out of 299 there. So if you ever see it, shoot your boy a message. Tag me on it. Love these 70th anniversary parallels. Again, nothing crazy here. These are generally the just cool cards that I found, like this one. It's a Prism card, I get it, but Instant Impact Red Mojo numbered out of 149. Like, tell me that that's not a good looking card. And for my PC, that's what I care about. A base card, who cares? I like it. Love the Stadium Club, these acetate cards at a high tech. So, and there's some nicer ones, like the Aqua out of Topps Chrome, I'm sure does 20-ish bucks. Maybe he's gone down since he signed with the Mets. That purple out of 299, love him. Watching the home run there. The Sepia, love these Future So Bright. I've got a Future So Bright auto right now that's a PSA. So that won't be in the video here, but that is a PC card. Super cool one. Again, dollar box card, but welcome to the show. Toe, get it? Very fun. Just a really good one. Love the big head. Again, Panini stuff, certified, but that white mirror finish, it's a good looking card. Finest, you got the Dominican Republic from the World Baseball Classic out of $4.99. His first Topps Finest year, because he was not a rookie when they had Finest. He had some Bowman's Best stuff, but not Finest. Out of $2.99, out of $2.50, yeah, $2.50, yeah. Out of $99, out of $2.50. Of the blue short print. The Ultraviolet All-Stars. Love the design this year compared to last year. I've got last year's up on the wall. You'll see that in a minute. But love Topps Fire. Got the blue, more Topps Fire. 100 career home runs in the Sapphire. Topps Chrome and Technicolor. I love this insert. It's a shame that they did not bring it back, but I understand they make new ones every year. So, and now some of I think these cards that are left are from my first page in my binder. So these are some of my favorite Sotos. So you've got the gold Interstellar out of Cosmic this year. I actually pulled this one live on stream, so that was a ton of fun. Another one that I happened to pull live, the Golden Hour is what it's called, out of black and white. 3 off jersey number, but beautiful card. Again, pulled that during Rip and Flip, and I said, sorry guys, that's going to PC. Love the Northern Lights cards out of this year's Pristine. If I can get some of the numbered ones, I will. Grab this one in a PSA 8 off of Fanatics Collect, I think it was. case hit out of the Fanatics Fest exclusive, swinging for the stars, getting the New York City style in the background. It's a sweet card. Childish Bambino out of 349. Love the Donruss nicknames. Cool Topps Now card. This was his first Topps Now rookie, so his first rookie card ever. Home run on the first pitch that he sees in his first career start. They said, I love some of the 3D stuff. I got to find the 3D rookie card of his because I've got a few of these, but I don't have the rookie card. I like the Topps Sonic stuff. Hot take. Some of the parallels are really cool. It's a good looking card. Topps Chrome Gilded. Love the Soto Shuffle. It's a beautiful card. When I saw this one, I knew that I had to have it. Love the launch into orbit. And then the Lauren Taylor. This is the rainbow foil, numbered out of 199. Such a great design. Love him swinging. Love the Capitol building in the background there. Just a sweet card. So those are all of the binder cards. Let me pull out all this stuff to show you the higher end stuff in my PC. So starting off with Juan Soto, I have the full short print photo variation print run by the card, not the grade, on the PSA 8. So all the way up through this year. I need this year's Topps update one. Waiting for the price to go down a little bit on it. Now that he's obviously a Met, I think I can hopefully find a little bit better of a deal. But I've got every single one of them. This one, PSA gave an 8. I tried to crack it out and I damaged it. But since it's a PC card, who cares? I'm not going to go spend another $200-300 to get, you know, another one of those when I don't need to do it. So some other Soto stuff in the PC here. This one's super cool. Tag 9. I had a kid come up to me at a show and say, hey, would you want to buy this? I'm like, yes. And I paid over comp because it's the PC. I don't mind doing that. Love, love, love the 54 design. I actually had a full set of that as a kid, a reprint set. So this was one of the first big cards that I bought. Getting back into the hobby, I paid $650 for this card, I think it was. Which, granted, was below the last comp when I bought it, but now it's a $200 card, if that. Regardless, I love it. The Soto Shuffle Refractor. No regrets. Love the blue on the Future So Bright. Nice team color match there. Again, Panini, but it's a cool-looking card. The profiles on the PSA 10. Love Dynasty. Cool thing here, too, was that this was from the year after they won the World Series. So, really, really cool. My memory is correct. That was the shortened season that they wore these. So not many games that they wore the World Series kind of commemorative Champions jersey with the gold glitter there. So I've not got one, but I have 2 of the Dynasty patch autos there. First on print here, 5th on print on the other one. Love the man. I tried to get the man Alex Rodriguez refractor. Was not able to get it, but this is a super, super cool one. On-card auto here as well. So rookie auto here of Soto on the X-Fractor. This was a PSA 8. I thought it was a tough grade. So I sent it to SGC. Got an 8.5. Again, PC. Who cares? Probably the biggest Soto card in my PC on the red ink rookie auto number 65 out of 69. I think the PSA 9 just did like $3,500 at Fanatics Collect. So that's a big boy. Love that card. And then the Ultraviolet All-Stars. This is the gold from last year. Now let me grab the other non-Soto stuff on the PC. Okay, I lied. I found 2 more Sotos. First one, the 1989 throwback on the orange foil, numbered out of 25. Got that from a good friend. He pulled it, graded it, and then realized, you know, as a 9, it wasn't a huge card. He said, I think you should have it for your PC. So big time appreciate that. And then the other big one that I forgot, Diamond Icons. Check that out. So Tony Gwynn and Juan Soto. This one, I believe, is numbered out of 5, number 4 of 5. Crazy, crazy patches on that. I definitely overpaid on this, and I don't care because I love it. So be it. Now, some of the other sports stuff in the PC. Got the Mookie Betts on the smiling short print out of Topps, his rookie year. Love, love, love this one. In the David Ortiz, Mookie Betts, and Ted Williams triple logo out of Triple Threads, number 3 of 3. So triple, 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 triple. So super, super cool there. That one probably, I mean, one of the things with the PC, everything is for sale, but it's not on sale. If you don't want to pay my price for it, then that's fine. I'm happy to hold on to it. A lot of these you probably won't see sold, but if it sells, so be it. That'll let me go get something really cool for the PC. Amazingly, this one is not numbered. Majestic, you know, tag on this out of the All-Star Game jersey, but not numbered, just a super cool luck on the patch. I got that one for like $80, which I thought was a deal, and then some. David Ortiz, if you're from Boston or familiar, you know what this moment was. This is our effing city right after the marathon attack, numbered out of 25. Super, super cool. This one, I know, has some corner damage, so I definitely got a good deal on it, but I don't care. Never selling it. Jose Fernandez on the first Bowman blue, numbered out of 150. This one's fun. So, as you can see, Anthony Edwards, authentic. I mean, look at this card, though. So, story behind this card is that I had actually pulled this card myself back when I was opening more product and doing more basketball and football. But pulled this card myself, was doing big numbers on eBay. I actually sold it for $300, believe it or not. Shows how different the card market is nowadays. But sold it for $300, packed it up, put it in a bubble mailer, put it in my bag with all of my mail, and I went to class. I was a grad student at the time. My wife got home from her classes and said, hey, the dog got into some stuff. I said, uh-oh, what did he get into? She sent me a picture, clearly lots of torn up bubble mailers, and he definitely had some fun with Anthony Edwards here. So I had to message my buyer, tell him, hey, you know, my dog ate my homework excuse. My dog ate your card. I think he didn't believe me. I sent him some pictures. He said, oh, I thought you were just pulling my leg, but yeah, totally get it. So I had to refund him. So this card, nobody will ever be able to pay what this is worth to me because, you know, just too much sentimental value on that. Some Mookie stuff. I love this. The game used jersey relic. This is out of his MVP season with the Red Sox in 2018. Pop one, by the way. Mike Trout on the Diamond Anniversary. I think this is the most iconic modern baseball card. Don't at me, but I think it is. I've had people offer on this one many times. If I can get what I value it at, that's fine. But I value it more than the market does right now, so I don't think anybody should buy it. Cool David Ortiz. I know he homered when he wore this jersey based on the MLB authentication there. The two vintage cards in my collection, as I said, 1954 Topps. I had a reprint set of it when I was a kid, so it feels very, very nostalgic to me. This was one of my grails that I really wanted. I didn't want to spend $10,000 on a high-grade card. So my goal was to find a low-grade card or copy with just really good eye appeal. And man, oh man, does this one have good eye appeal. No paper loss, very well centered, no creases, good color. The back, definitely, I mean, there's a big crease in the back there, which I think is probably why it got the grade that it did. But that is not evident at all in the front. And if you know the vintage market at all, you know eye appeal matters a lot more than the grade. Granted, that's not going to outsell a off-centered 7. But, and then the other iconic one out of the set, the Jackie Robinson. Again, crazy good eye appeal. Very, very well centered. It's actually a PWCC back when they were doing this. Exceptional, which does not surprise me. I mean, I honestly think this one potentially, I think both of these may or may not be undergraded, but I'm not going to crack them because I don't have a need to. I don't plan on selling them. They're stuff that I plan to hold on to. One more sports card for you guys, and this one is the only football card that you're going to see today, but one of my favorites. If you've been following the page for a long time, you may or may not have seen this. So you got Eli Manning, Plaxico Burress, Randy Moss, and Tom Brady. So 3 Hall of Famers on there. Pretty cool card. But if you notice, Upper Deck 8 patch, there's only 4. Well, wait a minute. Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne, Aaron Rodgers, and Greg Jennings. So another guaranteed 2, probably 3. I know Reggie Wayne is a finalist this year. I think he should get in. His stats to me show it. So the fact that you could have 6 Hall of Famers on one card like this, crazy cool. And for the 2 to not be at Plaxico, I mean, dude was both a legend and then shot himself in the leg. And Greg Jennings, as we said earlier, put the team on his back. So super cool there. Love that card. I've been offered a good amount on it, but it's not what I value it at. Again, I'd sell it if I needed to or if I wanted to, but if I don't get the number that I want, I'll happily hold on to it. And then, you guys also know that I collect some Pokemon. So, I love the e-reader series. I've got the Ho-Oh and the Lugia I was a big fan of the games, and I just, I loved playing Silver, and I loved Soul Silver when it came out on the DS. So Gold was fun, but I was a Silver guy. So very cool here. If I can find a good deal on a Charizard, I'm going to get the. I'm going to go for the complete set of the crystals. But as of now, just those two. Love the Koro Mew. Such a beautiful card. I was a Venusaur guy. Personally, I'm a big Bulbasaur guy. My favorite starter out of the first generation. And check out, let's see if I can get the swirl there. Check out that swirl. Oh, hang on. Gotta go back. Speaking of swirls, check out the swirl on the Lugia coming out of its mouth. If you know Pokemon, you know swirls can matter. So, big time one. That was probably the biggest card that I bought getting back into the hobby. I remember using birthday money towards it. I think I paid $800 for it, and I'm thrilled with that. The guy who actually sold it to me has messaged me and said that he regrets selling it, but too bad. Love this Ash and Pikachu. One of my favorite cards. Mrs. Clever Cuban actually pulled this one, but I love it. Love the design. Love Sun and Moon Cosmic Eclipse. It was a very, very fun one. This one's just fun. Love Pikachu. Feels like my dog, honestly. So, and then the last three are this complete set out of Tag Team All-Stars. So you've got Green's Exploration, Blue's Tactics, and Red's Challenge. So you got the three there. Just three super cool cards. Love those. Again, don't plan on selling them. So that's basically it for the PC. Now, one of the things that I will say is that my favorite thing about collecting is the PC evolves over time. And, well, that means that there are going to be new editions as well as things that go out, which means that, there are going to be times where I have a card that I may sell. As I said, it's for sale. It's not on sale. If you want to buy it at my price, that's fine. But if you don't want to buy it, then I'm not looking to give a discount on it because that's what I value it at. So really, really cool stuff. I hope to do some more updates on this. Actually looking and seeing that I forgot one pretty huge PC card because it's up on my Whatnot display. But the Mookie Betts First Bowman Refractor Auto numbered out of 500. Love Mookie. Iconic card. He didn't sign much. So that's a big one to forget. But it was up on my display, so I didn't see it. So I can give you guys an update in the future on kind of how the PC has evolved. I'm sure we're going to be grabbing a lot more low-end stuff. As I've said, as I've started to do the Whatnot streams, I've really enjoyed grabbing and doing more of that. But also, obviously, have my eye on some higher-end, bigger stuff. So it'll evolve over time. Really excited to see where it goes. I like having a few players that I collect and then some bigger just conception or ideas like cool game worn stuff. So Soto and Mookie are the two big ones, and then dabble out where I like and want. So it's a lot of fun. Love collecting. The PC always comes first. This stuff, people have asked me if push comes to shove for your card business, if you need to, make rent or pay your bills, would you sell the PC? And my answer is no, because if I get to that point, well, that means that my card business isn't working. I've got savings built up. That means that we've had months and months and months and months of not doing well. And it's just a sign there that probably just things aren't working out. So be it. So this stuff is not part of the business. This is just part of the fun, which is what it's all about. So appreciate you guys getting to this point in the video, watching it. Always appreciate those of you that comment, like, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. Really, really helps us out. Hope you like this video, and I can definitely do a update later in the year, early next year, etc. But appreciate you guys as always. Catch you in the next one.